folks, to Lexington and the home field of the Kentucky Wildcats. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To the air, it's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Cannot ask for better starting field position. First and goal from the 1. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense set up with a great chance to score here. First and goal off that kickoff return. Quarterback will just sneak it now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To throw, it's Russell. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Haynes. They test the middle there, they get nothing.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here comes the bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Russell. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down. But what will be the play call?
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but an actual return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback... being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. That's a design quarterback keeper. He shreds the tackle. He's got the first down and still motoring. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback at his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. In the clear at the 25. The offense able to follow it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And it should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Has a pass to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes them pay.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And the returner is brought down.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Heading left after the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. At midfield. Past the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He breaks free. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
We're just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play, Kurt?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Has the 1st down and more. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. First down and 10. Ball handed off. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Russell. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete, they cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete again. The third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return. And he's out of bounds here on the return. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Pringle. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking to throw. It's Thorne. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Getting set. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll run it here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Kentucky. Still no answer for this offense.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They go with a direct snap. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Here's the second down play. Single back, takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Thorne. Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB keeper all the way. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, tied. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Kentucky offense back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. A deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First and 10 play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
21.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. 1st down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Took contact on the throw. Makes the catch in space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. Back to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Pounding away with the run game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kentucky. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25, no return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back. It's Russell. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
And after the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. You try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
Oh, the pass is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the offense will just take a knee.